What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mo, and I'm back with another video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Today we're gonna do another nerd talk because Spider-Man 2 is getting closer and closer every single day, and I am so excited for this game, bro. I promise you, like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for this game to come through. So, you feel me? Today's video is gonna be the top Spider-Man villains in the Insomniac game because those villains, fire, bro. Fire. And I really can't wait to see, like, if any of them return in the second game or if whatever new villains that we get. So, yeah, let's get it. I always want to get her screen time, so say hi to Bat. Fine. Bat don't like y'all. So anyway, speaking of black cats, kind of like Bat, on number 5 on my list, I have Black Cat because she is fire, bro. Her design in Insomniac is probably one of the best ones I ever seen the character like have at all. And on top of that, her interactions with Peter, you could tell they had history. They dated, dated in the comics and everything like that. But Felicia Hardy, she's a one-of-a-kind character and she fits Spider-Man extremely well. Now, the fact that she's a quote-unquote villain, I wouldn't really say that because she can be good sometimes, but most of the time she is stealing stuff and she is on the wrong side of the law, which is why I have her on the villain list. She's also a really good character, so that's another reason why I have her on this list. And I can't wait to see her in the second game. I already know she's in it because of the trailer and everything. So yeah, Black Cat, number 5. So at number 4, I have that boy Rhino. Rhino, first of all, we already know he's a tank. So you feel me? He's up there with that. But I always find Rhino versus Spider-Man fights interesting because Spider-Man always finds a way to beat Rhino even though he's weaker than Rhino. And on top of that, Rhino made a much bigger impact than the rest of the Sinister Six from the first game because he was also in the Miles Morales game as well. And he was somewhat of a, like major problem for him in that game as well. He also helps Miles become like a better Spider-Man because that was his first mission that he went on with Peter, was to stop Rhino. So Rhino, he deserves to be on this list and he looks amazing. I don't think Rhino is gonna be in the second game because he was used in the first game and the Miles Morales game, but I wouldn't be surprised if I do see him. So yeah, Rhino boy, go ahead and take that number 4 spot. So at number 3 on the list, I have the Tinkerer. She's the main villain for the Miles Morales game. Well, more of an antagonist because she was really out for revenge on what Roxxon did to her brother. So her brother is basically this scientist and he wanted to stop the project that was going on. So they ended up like killing him. So she was out for revenge, but Spider-Man, that he don't let that junk happen at all. But she was a menace, bro. This girl blew up a bridge. She was gonna blow up a building and it was gonna take out all of Harlem. She didn't know that. Miles tried to tell her, but the thing is, Miles lied to her so much throughout the whole entire game that she was like, I'm not gonna listen to nothing you say. I know it's gonna just destroy this building. It's not gonna destroy all of Harlem. And Miles like, bro, I'm telling you the truth this time. She's like, yeah, nah, I ain't trying to hear that. I'm like, oh. But no, I love the Tinker. I loved her and Miles' interactions, like before she knew he was Spider-Man, and then slowly see it decline and everything. Because this girl wanted revenge for her brother. I understand, like, you feel me? If anything happened to my family, I'd want revenge too. If anything happened to me, I'm pretty sure my sister and everybody would want revenge too. So the Tinkerer, she was a very, she was a very fleshed out character. I really liked her. And I liked the, her sacrifice for Miles, like bringing her character all in full circle. So she deserves a spot on the villain list. Like, I feel like 3 is a really good spot for her. So at number 2, well, you could have like number 2 and number 1 swap places, but I put this person at number 2. So at number 2, I have Dr. Otto Octavius, aka Dr. Octopus, because in the beginning of the game, he was Peter's boss, but he was also his friend, and they were very close together. You know what I'm saying? Like, They worked. Peter looked up to him and everything. He even said it himself. He was like, you were everything I wanted to be. So, you know what I'm saying? Seeing Peter's role model slowly turn into the villain that we knew he was going to become the villain, but that was like the sad part about it, because we saw how close they were. He helped him build the white advanced suit, which is arguably one of the best Spider-Man suits I've ever seen. So the fact that Dr. Otto Octavius, like, we know he's gonna be Dr. Octopus, and we're seeing him slowly turn into it, it was really sad. But it was so satisfying to like see him become the villain. I really, really want to see him in the new game coming out too. I don't want to like fight him or anything. I just want to see him and Peter like interact together. So yeah, I think that would be I think Dr. Octopus deserves the second spot. And oh my gosh, I'm so ready for this number one pick, man. At my number one spot, I have Martin Lee, aka Mr. Negative. The reason why I put him on here is because he was a good guy at first. He was somebody that Peter looked up to. He built a homeless shelter called Feast for, homeless people to come in there and eat and basically be taken care of. He hired Aunt May. Peter worked there for a little bit. He even hired Miles. And he was just like a really, really good guy. But then, you see him turning evil. He was the leader of the demon gang. He was responsible for Miles' dad's death when he tried to take out Norman Osborn. And he was also responsible for Aunt May's death because he stole the devil breath, which Dr. Octopus then released later on at the end of the game. And Aunt May was like one of the first people exposed to it, so she couldn't be cured in time. And that was really sad to see. But I cannot wait to see how Martin Lee, because I know he's going to be in the second game, and he's going to actually be Miles's villain, because Miles has to come to terms with, I'm Spider-Man. Do I want to take revenge out on the man that ended up murdering my dad? It was, oh my gosh, this is going to be such an incredible game. I cannot wait to see Miles and Lee's interaction. And I really do think that Mr. Negative deserved the number one spot for the Insomniac Spider-Man villains. Yeah, that's my top 5 for the Insomniac Spider-Man villains. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll be back with more content for y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing day.